Hello everyone, thank you for joining us our webinar today. My name is Algan Wong from Student Recruitment Office, and today we are presenting two topics which are Introduction to Electrical and Electronic Engineering, which presented by Dr. Hui Seng Kyung, and another topic is Introduction to IT and Software Engineering, which presented by Dr. Pon. Both of them are from Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology. And now, today, if you have any question during the presentation, please type them into the chat box, and I will bring them in the end. So we'll ask help in the Q&A session. We'll assist you to ask them the question. So now, without any delay, so let's welcome our first speaker today, Dr. Hui, and welcome, Dr. Hui.
Hi everyone, this is my time to talk to you online about our course at DEE. So basically I will talk about our course structures and what will happen in the future career after we have this kind of course that you attended. So without further delay, let me start my presentations. So I need to share my screen with you. Okay, so let me share. Okay, so this is the first slide. I hope that every one of you can see it, right? Yeah. Yes. I think you can see it. I assume that you can see it. Yeah. So this is the first slide. Yeah, it's an electrical and electronics engineering programs. My name is Dr. Hui Seng Kyung. So now for the outline of these presentations, I would like to highlight three topics I will talk about. Is introduction to the department, program offer and the entry requirements, program structures, facility we offer, and society and activities in this DE departments, and also future careers. We know that I assume that you are maybe a fresh grad from government school, SPM or STPM, okay, or maybe a few years already after graduations. Now you are in a junction, whether you want to get jobs or want to get a better degree, or get study diploma. So also the course that you want to select, because you may select business, accounting, this kind of thing, or maybe computer science, or maybe EE. So my part today is talk about what I know about EE, electronics and electrical course, because many people may not know about this course. Frankly speaking, some people even doubt that, Southern UC got DEE course. Really? They ask me, I say yes, because of publicity, we hardly publicize ourselves to the web. So I take this chance to introduce my course as well. I hope that through my introductions, you get a better pictures about my course, DE course, and what we offer here. So I would like to introduce to the department. As you can see in this chart, we have this is our organization chart. We have a HOD, Mr. Chan. After that, we have divisions. We have divided into two divisions. One is called diploma, in charge of diploma course. The other one is a bachelor course. So diploma. Then we have lecturers, group of lecturers, like 6 of us. In charge of diploma. We have another 8 in charge of the diploma. Besides that, we do have some professionals participate in this program. We have 3 professionals engineers. Some of you may heard about professional engineers. Some of you may not. We call PE. What is a PE? Actually, they are engineers. Actually, they are engineers. By career, they are engineers, but they have many years experience. They went through many working experience. Then they go through exams and recognized by government of Malaysia to be a special engineer. We call professional engineers. Just like you study the medicines, right? You have a first degree MBBS. After that, you go for specialist So we maybe call that this is a specialist engineers. And we also have another 2 chartered engineer. Then someone may ask, what is the difference between professional engineers and chartered engineers? I would like to tell you, in Malaysia, we recognize PE as well as chartered engineers. Chartered engineer actually is the same equivalence with the professional engineer, but chartered engineers is recognized in UK, US. In Malaysia, we do recognize a chartered engineer. Okay, and also we have working experience staff as well. I would like to tell you that you can see from this from the list here, we do have a professor here from UTM, a retired professor from UTM. He joined our departments, I think it's 3 years back here. And we do have many doctors, as you can see, we do have many doctors here. Here we have at least 6 doctors here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doctors here. Doctors here not means that professional doctor. We call doctor here is a 博士 in Mandarin. So we specialize in certain field. So we hope that we provide you a better qualities degree or diploma courses. Yeah, and we do have an administration staff. We have 1 admin executive staff, and the other one is a lab executive. Okay. Okay, you may ask what program we have. We offer 2 programs, very easy to remember. We offer 2 programs. One for diploma. We call diploma in electricals and electronics engineering. Okay. Another one we call it a bachelor's of electronics engineering with honors. See carefully here. We in diploma, I say diploma in EE and bachelor have diploma of electronics engineering. Someone may know the difference between electrical and electronics, but I will doubt how many of you know about the difference between electricals and electronic. 电机 电子 in Chinese with Mandarin, 电机 电子. Electrical mainly targeted for some high powers equipments. So we talk about 3-phase. 3-phase, you know that 3-phase we have 415 volt, and then the current we place is about 32 ampere. At homes we use the current we use is just only maybe 15, maybe 13 to 15 amperes. The voltage maybe we have is 240 volt only. In China it's 110 volt. Okay, so see the difference between the electricals and electronics. So electrical, in other ways, more about 大电. We deal with the 大电, the high powers equipment. Electronics deal with the small 电, for small electrical thing. Okay, but may not. This is just only for take it for generals only. In diploma we have this name, and degree we have this. Okay. Now, all I would like to say is that you see before that we have this slide here. You see. We say that our courses are recognized by, this is called EAC, this is what Lembaga Juruterang Malaysia, okay? EAC, ETAC, MQA, and Board of Engineers Malaysia. Some of you are new to the field. You wonder, what is this? What are they? What are they doing? I would like to tell you, for diploma in EE in Malaysia and throughout the world, okay? You need to recognize a degree that is we call it certified by something called Washington Accord. Okay, so EAC or ETAC are the 2 bodies recognized by our government and appointed by the government of Malaysia to supervise colleges, universities in Malaysia that offer engineering courses here. Wherever you are in Johor or Perak, Sarawak, you need to have the degree or diploma courses are recognized by EAC or ETAC. They will give you the certificate. So what is the difference between EAC and ETAC? EAC is the body that supervises the degree program. ETAC is in charge of the diploma program. So even though you have no intention to study in Southern University, you may go to other colleges or other universities. The first thing, if you want to choose a degree course or diploma in electronics or electrical engineering or any engineering courses here, first thing you need to ask them, is your course recognized by EAC if you are studying degree? Or you ask them, if your course recognized by ETAC diploma, if you study diploma. Why? Because it's very important. If you are not get the degree or diploma recognized by EAC or ETAC, after you graduate, then your certificates will not be variables. You cannot register and work for government projects. Okay, so please be clear about it. Yeah. So in Southern UC, we get the certifications from ETAC for a diploma. This one you can check online. We in Southern UC get 6 years for diploma course in electrical and electronics engineering. Okay, so this is from the Board of Engineer. We cannot tell lies here, say that we get certificate. Everyone now can online hook to the line and check your certificate. Is it approval? Get approval from EAC or ETAC. Now this is from ETAC. We also get approval from EAC for our degree course. I'm so sorry because the slide is so small, you can't see much the contents here, but you can check online whether Southern UC gets approval from EAC or ETAC, or any university or colleges you want to attend. Okay. Now, some of you may ask questions. What is the entry requirements? I list down here for you. If you are SPM graduate or SPMV or EAC 读终身, so these are the criteria you need to go through. So like SPM, you need to get at least means that you get 3 credits enough already. 3 credits, C6, So what are the 3 credits? At least must include 1 from mathematics, 1 from science, including the general science, and you must pass your English. Okay, and I will not read through because it's very dumb. It's very I would like to make it more vividly talk to you. I don't like to read through the slide here. Okay, hopefully that you understand me. So this is the thing you can read for yourself. For EAC you have 3B and so forth and so on. If you have any doubt about your entry requirements, you are welcome to contact our marketing department. They have a special persons in charge. They will go through your results. Either it's for SPM or STBM. They will check through. Then they will tell you whether you are qualified for our diploma or degree courses. Okay. Now we go to the next slide. And this is for our for the bachelor degree. Sorry, I forgot to tell you. For diploma, entry requirement is SPM. For the degree, the entry requirement is for STPM and A level, and also UEC as well. Okay, these are the requirement. SPM full pass 2 subjects, including mathematics and physics or chemistry. Okay, and UEC, so forth and so on. Okay, so this is I leave it to you to read through it, whether you are qualified for it or not. I think it's the entry requirement is quite not so high, not so low. I think most of you can achieve. Okay. Now, for the diploma in EE courses, right? The duration of study is 2 years of study, but after that you need to go through 6 months of industry training. 6 months, So compared to bachelor degree, you need to go through 6 years, 10 months of study, and minimum 2 months of industry training. Okay, or 2 years, 10 months of study, minimum 2 months of industry training. Some student may ask, hey, how come you have left hand side for my side? My side is left hand side 3 years, 10 months. Right hand side 2 years, 10 months. How come there's a difference? Must see carefully. This is a first year intake. This is a second year's intake, diploma graduate. Some students still confused. What does that mean? If you are from Southern UC student diploma, you already completed our Southern UC diploma course. you can go to the 2 years, 10 months, then you save 1 year. You understand? If you are fresh grads, STPM, then you need to go to 3 years, 10 months. Understand? And minimum 2 months of industry training. The right hand side on my side here is for the Southern diploma holders. For the left hand side here is for fresh student from STPM. You understand? Yeah. So you may also, another thing the student may ask, why in diploma we have 6 months? You need to go through 6 months of industry training. How come in degree you need to have a minimum 2 months? You remember I told you previously, diploma need to get certificate from where? For ETAC. Degree need to get the certificate from EAC. They have a special requirement. This is not Southern UC policy. Wherever you are, whether you are studying in INTI or other colleges or university, you also need to go through 6 months of industry training for diploma and minimum 2 months industry training for the bachelor degree. It cannot run away because all the engineering courses in Malaysia governed by the EAC or ETAC cannot run away. Therefore, they set it standard. Yeah. And now we come to the course structures. Yeah. So we have 20 years of studying. Yeah, you have year 1, year 2. So we go to diploma. What you study here? Okay, what you study here? Like year 1, year 2, diploma. So year 1, you study some basic like physics, mathematics, calculus. I know some students, even my students, I teach mathematics subjects and physics subjects. Some students, they come to us here, they felt that, mathematics, hate it, very charm, I say. Always feel on secondary school, not good. I tell you, even though some student that comes, last time we have a so-called physicals marketing talks to students, they always say that, hey, engineering course, I hate that. Why? Mathematics not good. I hate mathematics. I don't like. I will tell you, come and experience yourself first. Why? Why I tell you so? Because in Southern UC, we teach mathematics from the scratch, means that from the beginning. We will catch up what you left in your SPM. Okay? We try to build a good foundation for you. Okay? We want to help you. Yeah? We in a small class. We have good enough students. We have good enough lecturers. More enough lecturers to help small group of students. Believe us. Yeah? So we need to go through the basic of physics and calculus or mathematics. And some students may ask question, why you need to study physics? Why you need to study mathematics? You study engineering what? I would like to tell you one thing, it's realities, it's a fact. To study engineering course, whether diploma or degree, you need to have a good foundation in mathematics. I will not deny it. Okay? So in order to have a better result, so your mathematics should be okay. Therefore, we put mathematics and physics, those subjects here, come to the first year. Now, I would like to tell you a story. What is the difference? Let me put a question to you. What is the difference between physics and engineering? Many students cannot answer. Oh, physics, no one study one, very hard one, tell you. A lot of students like that, right? Engineering also very hard, but not so hard as physics. Physics, a lot of calculation one, mathematics, calculation one. Calculate until, pening sana, pening sini. I would like to tell you the difference here. Physics is the fundamental of science. No physics, I will boldly tell you, no physics, no today's modern world. Now you cannot enjoy electricity at home. You cannot enjoy handphone. You cannot enjoy internet. Some people say, how can? Not believe me? Okay. Your handphone, tell me, your handphone, how they operate? How they operate? They use something called electromagnetic wave, right? Who discovered this electromagnetic wave? The theory behind it is few hundred years back, someone called Maxwell. He accumulated all the knowledge from many centuries, come to his hand. He develops 4 formulas we call Maxwell equations that describe the relationship between the electric field and something like that, how we can transmit signal, all this kind of thing. And come to the beginning of the 20th century, we have a big giant guy called Shannon. He's a big engineer. Now we come to engineer. He's also a mathematician. He put the theory into practice. So what is engineering? Engineering is a guy who put the theory of physics into usefulness, into useful form. Give you one example, mobile phone. People discover the theory behind how the electronic magnetic wave move, all this kind of thing. But it's engineers who try to build up all these gadget, mobile phone, broadcast stations, computer for you guys to enjoy. So physics is the foundation. Then can you say, I do not want to study physics? And physics also depends on mathematics to move. Physics needs a lot of theory. The theory how to prove, how to make sure that they are correct. They are guaranteed by mathematics. Mathematics cannot tell lies. 1 + 1 still equal to 2. Whether you are 1,000 years ago, 1,000 years later, 1 + 1 still 2. No one can overthrow it, say to you, 1 + 1 equal to 4. No one. Am I right? So we say that the mother of language in the nature is mathematics. The father of the language in nature is physics. They combine, we have engineering, the kids. Okay? So year 2, you see, compared to year 1, year 2, we have more specific courses you can study now. Microprocessor, electronics, software, power electronics, engineering, all this kind of thing, power, basic power system. We can tell a lot about this kind of thing. Like for example, what is a microprocessor? Some of you may ask, oh, microprocessor, I know, very small chip one, no? Inside the computer, no? Like the brain in our human being. No? Am I right? Yes, you are right. Partially right, but not all right. And I will ask another question. Why we have, nowadays we talk about Industry Revolution 4, right? 4.0, 工业 4.0. Why 2001 we talk about it? Why not 2000? 2000 we talk about it. Why must 2001 talk about Industry Revolution 4.0? It is because mainly due to microprocessors. Why? You look through our handphone, you may be surprised. In year 1969, people already launched satellite to the orbit. The microprocessor they use not powerful as this iPhone we use today. The microprocessor not so powerful. Why? Because people nowadays can make a more powerful microprocessor. Then you may ask a question, what is a more powerful microprocessor? More powerful microprocessor means that you can process things fast. Why can process things fast? Because you can pack more transistors into the microprocessor. Just like human. Human, we have brain, but for human to think clearly, we need neuron cell, right? Neuron cell. Transistor is just like the neuron cell. The more you have your neuron cell, the more active, the more it can process data, the more powerful your microprocessor is. Now human, can build a smaller chip. Why? And your handphone becomes smaller, lighter. Why? Because they can shrink down, make it smaller, can pack more transistor into your microprocessor. Therefore, can shrink down. You heard about something called the Moore's law, right? What Moore's law tell you? Every 18 months, now become 2 years, 18 months now become 2 years. Every 2 years, the number of transistors packed into a chip can be double. Means that every 2 years, the price of computer will be half and double powerful. You can see that now. Yeah, Moore's law, we have called Moore's law. So that's why, because we can make more intelligent, more powerful microprocessor, more chip can be packed. Therefore, we can program. Now we come to some part called software. Software means that you can give instructions, just like our human brain. We have more neuron. Then we need to give instruction, electric charge, to our brain to act fast, clever. So instruction, we can write more instruction, more intelligent instruction. More instruction can be carried out per second. Last time, maybe million of instruction per second. Now come to billion of instruction per second. Now you heard about chess, play chess. Computer can beat human brain. My time, we have some chess champion called Kasparov, the champion, beat by IPM digital computer. And in modern days, we do have champion from Korean, from China, very young champion, beat by computer. Am I right? Why they can do it? Because of microprocessor. More chip, more transistor can be shrink down into a single microprocessor. We can have more instruction give to the computer. During the chess competition, human can think maybe 20 steps or 30 steps later. For computer, easily can reach 1,000 or maybe 100 million steps later. How you compete with computer right now? So we say that computer now is more intelligent. We even coin a word called artificial intelligence. Why we give the name artificial 人工智慧? Why? It's because now our microprocessor, the brain of the computer, can process more data. There are more transistors inside, very powerful, very fast. We can program them, give them more instruction to run per second. They run faster and faster. Every year we have more and new chips. You can see our iPhone more and more powerful. Last time you see where we have this kind of online classes conducted. Yeah, if not due to good microprocessor, good bandwidth, yeah, all this kind of thing where we have this online streaming, like I'm talking to you right now. Yes. So sorry, I dragged the topic outside already. Now I drag you come back here. Yeah, so we have this year 1, year 2 courses here. And so sorry, we do have industry training, whether you like it or not, 6 months for your diploma course. Okay? And now see carefully, we come to bachelor. Last time is diploma. We come to bachelor, you can see year 1, year 2, year 3. We have even more compact, yeah? Subjects waiting for you. We have a power electronics, yeah? In the beginning, sorry, you see, come back to year 1, we have physics engineering. You cannot run away. Foundation. That's why if you are from diploma graduate, from Southern UC diploma graduate, you skip this because you already study in your diploma. You can go straight to year 2. Then you can go to Andrew Max 3. Andrew Max 3, the subject I taught, yeah, we talk about Laplace transform, Fourier, some sort like that. Okay, don't scare you. Okay. So I just tell you something, yeah, more interesting mathematics will apply, yeah. So we have a more specific subjects. I have no time to tell you each subject, what are they targeted to, okay. So I just let you know that more specific subjects, yeah. So I want to specially highlight that we have so-called the year 3, we have something called the capstone projects 1 and 2. Why we need to do project? And year 4 we have a project and practice 1 and 2. Must remember, I want to emphasize that we follow EAC or ETAC course. They want to build a graduate with what? Hands-on experience. If you are a graduate, we hope that we can produce a graduate when they finish the study, they can straight go to the workplace and start their work. They already have the knowledge, enough knowledge gained in Southern UC. The foundation already gained in Southern UC. They go to the company, it just follow continue. Yeah, what they learn, yeah, from Southern UC. I hope these kind of things will happen to you as well one day when you join Southern UC. That's why we have these capstone projects. during project and practice projects, what does that mean? Projects, we give you something to do. We ask you to design something, or okay, we ask you to give your idea how we come up something. Like for example, my student to build something called cleaning robot. Maybe your mama use cleaning robot right at home. You start switch on the robot, the switch on sweep the floor for you. Or my house, I have something called a mopping robot, mop the floor for you. I will tell you, the mopping robot at home, even better made than made. Very clean. Yeah, you see, all this kind of thing, all this gadget, is combining of works of humans' intelligence, how they put the design of the work, how they design the chips, then later how the program, the engineer make the movement based on that chips. All these kind of techniques, theory, will be teach, or will be give to you, basics, in your study in Southern New Zealand. Okay, and beside that, we do have some. You see this one, elective course, elective subjects. All right, elective subjects. What is elective subjects? Is the subjects that you may require to take. It depends on time. You see that this year, maybe this year we talk about now the current trend of the market is people would like to have our students who are fresh grad can understand artificial intelligence. Then we will got something have artificial intelligence to be easy. Artificial intelligence to be included inside the program. So we have some sort of like elective subjects. Or then another thing is now we would like to have some graduate have machine learning with Python. Then we have include this kind of thing. So we adjust the subject so that our student will be up to date, and so how to say is keep abreast of the current technology. We do have good lab facilities. We do have EE Smart Labs, and we do have a three-phase power electronics. What is a three-phase? Three-phase is basically three-phase we deal with 415 volt, 32 ampere. 32 ampere can kill you already and can kill a bull. It's a new one. Okay. We have this is AC. We talk about AC, and we have some sort of like telecommunication. Talk about mobile phone technologies, telecommunications, and we have electronics training kits, this kind of thing. We have FPGA facility is how we program inside a chip. Let's say you have some ideas, maybe move a machines. You want to check whether the circuitry, the idea you test, you design whether it's work or not. Whether after you put inside a machine, whether the machine moving or not, work for you or not, the ways that you like the machine to work. Then we have something called the FPGA facility for you to out. We also have a 3D printer machine. We have others as well. I'll give you some photo to have a look. Have an impression how we have the facilities. We have power electronic training modules. Okay, in our labs, we have a smart lab system. We have like equipment like oscilloscope, we have power supplies here, and also have a training module. What is the training module? Like for example, I teach telecommunication subjects here. I want students here to learn about the communication subjects. Then in this module, I have a so-called small scale of system. Where is the broadcast? Where is the receiver? In between, we have a so-called modulation, demodulation process. All these kind of things can be simulated in the board. So we have to be a teaching module for us how to teach students. Okay, so we have different set. Maybe one of them is for electronics, circuitry, digital circuitry. The other one maybe telecommunications, and so far and so on. We even have a so-called CNC machine for printing out a circuit board. Like for example, you print out a circuit board. You need to draw the line here in your circuit board. And you design already, you put into your computer, the computer will connect to this one, then the machine will instruct the machine to draw line, to cut the line for you, so that we have a line in the circuit board to connect to it. We do have this machine, and we have a drilling station, soldering station, aging and development area for the board, circuitry board. And we have a PLC conveyor line to teach our students programmable logic controller, how the machine working, And we do have a machinery system and teach about power electronics machines, yeah, training kits on this kind of thing. Even though we have a PLC line, we have a line here. Hey, this is an assembly line. One assembly line can cost you 1 million. Yeah, 1 million. We do have this computer PLC line to let our students to learn about electronics and electrics theory and practice. Okay, and besides we have courses. Yeah, we talk about courses. We talk about the contents of courses. Yeah, then we come to our student society. TEE, we have a student society. Yeah, what are the use of a student society? You must remember, we are in Southern University College. We emphasize what we call learning community. We want our fresh grads not just have knowledge, but we have a concerned mind, concerned heart. Our heart is concerned about our society. We want to produce the graduate who are willing to share, willing to help others. Okay? So, you want to help people, you want to share, but you must have techniques, right? Communication skill. Soft skill, we call soft skill. How you communicate with people. You must have the leadership. In Southern UC, we have a student society and other society to play, for you to play with. So you can play a role there to be a chairman, vice chairman, member, whatsoever. You can organize activities. Yeah, you can organize this type of industry visit, like international, national camp competition, so forth and so on. You can do these kind of things. Of course, you can say, hey, now is in a pandemic times. Pandemic time, how we do this? We do have online. We organize things online right now. Yeah, but history will tell us one day this pandemic will over, and we will come back to our normal life. Yeah, we hope everyone of us stay safe. Yeah. And this is the picture that last time, I think it's a few years back, but at that time is I can't remember the time. The best of my memory, this is a 2019 or 20. Okay, 2019 or 20. At the time before the COVID-19, I'm sure before the COVID-19. We have a so-called a brain-computer interface competition. Yeah, what does that mean? You see the picture of this guy. Yeah, this guy, you have a sensor. Yeah, attached to the guy's brain. You see the forefronts of his brain, right? Yeah, these are the positions that we attach a sensor, and this guy try to generate a so-called brain wave, 脑电波, 脑电波. So they will detect the 脑电波, the brain wave come through this computer. Yeah, this computer we have developed a software by ourselves. This software will analyze the brain wave. Yeah, and will come up signal to tell the drone, we call drone 小飞机, to move forward, backward, up, down. So we call brain computer interface competition. Okay. Now these are, and also we ask students to participate in robots. Yeah, we have some called a sumo robot, and how two robots can fight like a sumo in Japan. How they knock down each other. Yeah, we do have some visitors to visit us. Yeah, student projects. Yeah, so this kind of student project we have you remember I told you we have a tester, we have project 1 and 2, right? This kind of thing is to try to build student capability on hands-on experience. Yeah. So you want to do this project, you must put in calculations, okay, in how to say circuitry theory, yeah, all this kind. You need to incorporate what you learn in year 1, year 2 together. Yeah, learn all this kind of thing together. Then you can practice, make it practice. So it's a very fun thing. And some students will say, hey, how come all this kind of thing and all this guy like it, lady don't like engineering. Am I right? Some people say have a bias. Hey, engineering course only men study, girls don't study engineering. Well, if you go back to the beginnings, you will see that our lectures I would say that in DEE course, half of our lectures are female, ladies, they study engineering. Don't think that engineering is a man-dominated field. Ladies, you also welcome to join us as well. And we also have some ask students to participate in an international conference in climbing or walking robot. All these kind of conference that ask the students to participate. We do get a prize for the participations. We do have this to participate. And we also have invite. Sometimes we invite, like for example, I invite our friends here. From Belgium. He already settled in Malaysia. He worked as a senior engineer, and now he's a retired engineer already. And he's from Belgium. He do teach us how to process. Like you see, we do have some competitions, right? Like PCI competitions, signal processing. We do consult some expert, like outside expert, like my friends from Belgium. He did teach us how to do this kind of thing. So not just beside our lecture, we do consult some outside expertise. They contribute to our course. So this will enrich us. We not just enrich our students. We not just learn from the lecturer. We learn from others as well who are better than us, who have not say better, more experience than us. More experience than us. Then also we do pay with this visitation. Recently we cannot pay with physical visitation. This is before we have many visitation. This is just only the recent visitation before the COVID-19. We visit the UTHM where we learn how the high power system work in UTHM. Then future career, what can you be? You have a list here: diploma graduate, bachelor graduates. This is your future. Okay, we can go to maintenance for the diploma, service, sale, product, also that you can get through the lines here. You can go through the line. But one thing I would like to say, I am a lecturer in Southern UC. I work for Southern UC more than 10 years. I think I joined Southern UC 2017. Sorry, 2007. So it's 14, 15 years already. I produce many, I shouldn't say a lot, many graduates, either in computer science or EE, because I teach computer science as well and EE as well. I would like to tell you one thing. No student come back and complain to me. They say, I cannot get a job after I graduate from Southern UC. So what does that mean? I would like to tell students, sometimes it's not knowledge itself to make sure you can get a job. You must work well with people. It's a communication skill is very important beside your knowledge. In Southern UC, we provide you the basic of knowledge. We do provide you the combination, give you the channels, the platform to play with. We want to produce a student good, not just in knowledge, but in human relationship. So I hope one day, after you join Southern UC and you graduated, you come out, you will not feel regret to join Southern UC. I hope that day will come in. Okay. Now I would like to say I thank you so much for your time spending with me. This about 45 minutes joining with me. So now I pass back my time to Xin Quan. I'm marketing's colleagues here. Okay.
Thank you so much, Dr. Hui. I think it's a good sharing to everyone. And now it's time, it's a Q&A session. Let's do two. Student, if you have any question, you may type the question in the chat box so we can ask Dr. Hui. I think Dr. Hui is very welcome to ask any question. So let's through. Dr. Hui, there's one question is a student asked, is there any like industrial partner corporate with Southern UC?
Industry partner corporate in Southern UC. Yes, we do have industry partner corporate in Southern UC. But you see enough, some industry would like to have their name hide. They don't want to their name to be exposed. We do have few industry training, industry corporate with Southern University, but I will not release the name here. They do ask us to try to modify the products. Yeah. But for example, if they have one product from other countries, the thing that is how to customize the product, they will come to Southern University, come to us, try to modify the product so that it can customize and use in Malaysia. Yeah, we do have it. Yeah.
Okay. So actually, I have one question. It's about I think most of the parents, they are concerned about the salary, especially for like the fresh grad, the diploma fresh grad. Normally, they can get how much, and the graduate, fresh grad undergraduate, and they can get how much. Is there any you can share to us with us about the
For diploma, I would like to tell that as it's different. It depend on the person and depend on the experience that the graduate can have. But for example, normally a diploma holder, now is an economic downturn. So I will not tell you say that the diploma holder can get a 2K, right? Now, if you go out to get a diploma job, you can get 1,300, 1,400 or 1,500. It's quite okay, really. Now the market price is, you know now what's economic downturns, right? For the fresh grad, it's 2K to 2.5K is quite okay, really. In my opinions, of course, different people have a different, they have a different trick.
Yeah, sometimes though we have some parents, they ask me, is it good? Is it they can find a job in Singapore?
but yes. This is one thing. I forgot to mention that to students, our potential students, we have graduates. Many of our graduate DE, now they are in Singapore. They are holding a position as a senior engineers already. But of course, be practical. I cannot expect fresh grad go to Singapore, become holding a senior engineer, holding maybe 5K salary in Singapore. Impossible. You must work from a small fly, 小人物, in JB. After you gain experience 4-5 years, then of course you jump to Singapore. This is a common trick.
Yeah, I think you're right.
It is impossible. It's impossible. Whether you are from where, right? It's impossible. But one good thing is you are in JB. Yeah, you are in JB. You study in Southern UC. Then you are near to your house. But other people may think that I want to away from my parents. But bear in mind, now is a pandemic times. I advise students consider Southern UC, especially you are in Johor. Yeah. You are in Johor, Don't travel everywhere, everywhere is a times is a critical times. Need a special measurements.
Yes, correct. You're right.
Yeah.
And there's another one more question. Actually, there are some students quite confused about the mechatronic and the electrical engineer. What's the difference in the career path?
In Southern UC, we do not offer mechanicals, mechatronics, but we offer electronics engineering. For mechanicals, we mechanicals mainly deal with the movement of the machines, and mechatronics actually is a combination of electronics and mechanical. So we call mechanicals, electronics. It's called, the name combined together, we call mechatronic. Mechanical plus electronic, mechatronics. So it's a combination. But unfortunately, we in Southern UC, we do not have mechanicals and mechatronic courses available at the moment. We do hope in near future we do open these two courses.
Okay, let's say, so if they finish in the diploma in electrical engineer, so is it possible for them to like transfer to others uni to continue study like mechanical or mechatronic programs?
For this EE?
Yes.
Diploma, right? I think that one you need to go through the different university, different college. They have a set of policy whether that university or that college allow other university to transfer credit transfer or not. It's not Southern UC who can say yes or no. is the university whether they accept you. They will see that whether they will accept Southern UC to be credit transfer or not. Yeah. So different university have a different set of rule. Yeah. But we do have a student from Southern UC, graduate from Southern UC, degree holder. He can study master in UTM.
Oh, yeah.
Then yes. Then how we say? Say a public you not recognize a private college or private university college. But it did happen. It did happen. Yeah, it did happen. Yeah, some even though they adopt our students, they say that our student is hardworking. They will ask them to study master. Yeah.
It's good. It's good to hear. So our
Yeah.
favorite student continue their master in UTHM. Yes.
Yes.
So okay, let's look to any question student you want to ask.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think in my experience, students very shy nowadays. Very shy. If you chat with friends, they can chat a long times in the public platforms. I don't think they will ask questions.
In the public
much,
platform, actually, it's a good for you. This is a good channel for you guys. Now, don't be shy, everyone. So it's a good to ask any question.
That's why I always tell my students, I say, you want to get high salary, knowledge is a priority. But don't forget, you must know how to present, how to do presentation.
Yes.
You need to speak clearly. You need to make things simplify the thing so that people can understand you. If no one can understand your idea, no matter how good your knowledge, you cannot sell it.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry disturb you. So another question from student Miss Tor, and she asked about she's from non-science stream student. Okay, but her SPM result she has three credits and above lah, including one general science and mathematics. Is it possible for her to join the diploma?
Yes, you see, we have at least 3 credits, right?
Yes.
At least 3 credits, and mathematics is a must. Mathematics is a must credit, and also the pass English.
Yeah. Yes, she
I
has
think
passed
it's,
English.
Yeah, pass English. I think the marketing is clearer. Have a clearer picture than us. Yeah, you know the entry requirement.
Yeah. So don't worry, students. If you have don't worry. If you have any
girls,
questions,
right? I welcome you, because I would like to say that change the image of engineering. Don't think that engineering is dominated by men. Always people say that engineering, you need to climb high ladders. Go to where and there, just like in Chinese we call London Paul. No, nowadays engineering, electronic engineering, you don't need to have a work like the white London Paul. You have some gentle ladies, beautiful ladies. You see our lecturers. Beautiful ladies, you come enjoy us. You see us, our lecturers, and they are beautiful ladies. Yeah, we do have lecturers. They are very soft spoken. Don't think that it's a man-dominated world. Many funny things are fun things, not funny things. Many fun things are waiting for you, student. Okay.
Oh, and some student they ask, are there more theory or practical knowledge introduced in both diploma and degree?
This one is good question. It's a good question for the students. In diploma, because it's a requirement, I say to you, diploma is a requirement by the ETAC, right? ETAC, they want diploma course to be more hands-on. That's why you can notice that we have 6-month industry training. 6 months, half a year for diploma. But you look through degree, they have minimum 2 months only. Why like that? Because diploma, they emphasize hands-on. In English, we say make the hand dirty. Okay, make the hand dirty means that work. You need to work. Yeah, you need to work. But in the degree, not say that we not allow our not allow our student work and sit there and relax. No, it just say that in degree we impact more critical, more knowledge, prepare students to be more knowledgeable. Then we will not give them more hands-on opportunity. as compared to diploma. Then you may think about, hey, why like that? Why there's a difference between diploma and degree? Do not remember. When you fresh grad diploma, when you complete your degree, you go out to work as an engineer. No one will work engineer forever. One day they will become what? Manager. Yeah. So the first maybe 10 years or maybe 8 years to prepare them for engineer. After that, they need to have a soft skill to control people, all this kind of thing. They have a more knowledge, broader knowledge, 比较阔 broader and deeper knowledge to see the world. Yeah, to see the world. How the future look like? Maybe people will say, your boss tell you, hey, my product can be sold after 10 years, 5 years, 10 years, not say 5 years, 10 years, maybe 1 year, 2 years, still okay, my product still in the market. You need people have a perception, people can see far, not say just 1-2 months they can sell, after 1 year bankrupt. So that's why we prepare students have a better perspective, can see clear. That one you need to have a more knowledge equipped to the student. Okay?
Yeah, thank you for your sharing. I think it's
You're welcome.
almost, yeah, I think it's the end of our this first part session. So I think there is no more question to ask. So thank you so much, Dr. Hui. It's a very good sharing to everyone today. And so so the first part the topic is end. And so later 3 p.m. So we have another session is about introduction to IT, computer science and software engineering. So before that, so we have one video want to share to everyone. So let's stay back in our Facebook channel. Okay. So 3 p.m. So we have start another session. Thank you so much. And
okay, bye everyone. Bye.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
All right, welcome back to our Facebook channel. So now is another session which is also is from Faculty of Engineering and IT, and the topic is introduction to IT, computer science and software engineering, which presented by Dr. Pon Hong Kiat. So without any delay, so let's welcome our second speaker, Dr. Pon. Are you ready?
Yes. Hi, everyone. Hi.
Hi,
Okay.
Dr.
Let
Pon.
me. Hi, Simpson. All right. Let me start my slideshow here. Okay. I want to share my screen now. All right. So can you see my screen? I've just shared my
Yes.
screen. My slide. All right. Thank you. Okay. Thank you, Simpson. All right. Okay. Good afternoon, everyone. Let me first introduce myself. I'm Dr. Pong. I'm the head of the Department of Computer Science at Southern University College. All right. So welcome to this session. I'm going to share with you the programs in our department at Southern University College. All right. So this is the outline of my slides today. So first, I will introduce to you our department, the people in the department, right? Who are the lecturers, and then what are their research areas. And I will introduce to you the 3 programs that our department is offering, and then for each program, what are the entry requirements. And then I will present to you the program structure of each program, what subjects you are going to learn, okay, if you enroll in one of the program, right? What are the subjects, okay, in each of the program. And then I will let you look at some of the labs, okay, that we have here at SUC. And then our students, okay, our IT and computer science students, they are very active in organizing activities, okay, whether it's community service or knowledge sharing or some technical sharing as well, okay, technical workshop, I mean. And the last part is on the prospects, okay, of our graduates, or in general, career prospect for IT and computer science graduates. All right. So first, let's look at our department. Who are the people in our department? All right. So Dr. Sim, who is the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Information Technology, she's the head or the Dean of the faculty, and she is also from computer science. Right? So there are basically 2 departments in this Faculty of Engineering and IT, which is Department of Computer Science and then Department of Electrical and Electronic Engineering. So this is Department of Computer Science. Right? So Dr. Sim is a member of the Department of Computer Science. And then I am the head of department. And we have 6, okay? So in total, there are 8 full-time lecturers in the department. So Dr. Ong, Mr. Su, Mr. Yang, Ms. Chan, Ms. Noor Fatiha, and Ms. Shafika. Right? They are all experienced lecturers. And other than teaching, we also do research. These are the research areas that we are involving in. So we have colleagues who work on information systems, of course, software engineering, and then human interaction and computational intelligence, which include AI, machine learning, computer vision, all these sub areas in computational intelligence. So this is the people and what they do, right? In terms of research in our department. In Department of Computer Science, we have these 3 programs. The first program is this, sorry, this one should be in computer science, okay, and then this is information technology. This is a typo here. So you can see the screen now, right? Can you see it? Do I have to share it again?
Yeah, Dr. Pon, you need to share again the screen.
Okay, all right. All right, so okay, sorry for the typo just now. So we have these 3 programs: Diploma in Computer Science, Diploma in IT, and Bachelor of Software Engineering. So we have these 3 programs. So 2 diploma and 1 bachelor degree. All programs have been accredited by this MQA Malaysia. So they are recognized. That means graduates from our programs, their qualifications are recognized, okay, by the government. That means they can join the government as a government servant as well. Now let's look at the entry requirements of each program. For the 2 diploma programs, these are the qualification that students must have, okay, to enroll for this these 2 diploma programs, especially for those SPM leavers, okay, those who have just finished their SPMs, right? They need to have at least 3 credits, and of these 3 credits, one of the credit must be mathematics, right? So this is for SPM graduates. And then STPM or equivalent level, right? Then you must have a pass in STPM with a minimum of grade C in any subject or any equivalent qualification and a credit in mathematics at SPM level or its equivalent like A levels, right? And this SKM is Sijil Kemahiran Malaysia. If you went to one of the maybe government vocational college or scholar technique, okay, then you got this SKM, right? Then you should have a pass in SKM level 3 and a credit in mathematics at SPM level or is equivalent. So now you can see that a credit in SPM mathematics is very important, right? To study this IT or computer science, right? And if you have a certificate, okay, then this certificate, okay, must be recognized by this MQA, okay, and then they have this level scale of equivalence, right? And this level must be at least a level 3, okay, and then again you must have a credit in mathematics at SPM. So these are the entry requirements for diploma, these 2 diploma programs. For Bachelor of Software Engineering, if you are a STPM holder or you have A level, then a pass in STPM with a minimum of grade C in any 2 subjects and a credit in maths at SPM level or its equivalent. So here, as you can see, you must have maths in SPM, right? So this is one of the requirements. What if you don't have maths in SPM, right? Let's say you didn't take MS at SPM, right? But then you go to diploma, right? And then during your diploma studies, there are some mathematics subjects, okay, which are actually equivalent to MS, right? Then with that, okay, with those subjects or math subjects in diploma, then you use this diploma qualification to apply for this Bachelor of Software Engineering is also acceptable, right? So that's another way, right? Okay, so this is for those who don't have admits, but for those who have done diploma in IT or in computer science, right? So if you have a diploma in computer science or software engineering or IT or information systems, and then the CGPA minimum is 2.5, and then additional maths at SPM level, okay, must have credit, right? Then you can you meet the requirements for this Bachelor of Software Engineering, this entry requirements for Bachelor of Software Engineering. And for those foundation students or matriculation student, then the minimum CGPA is 2.0. And then again, you must have MX at SPM level, right? So this is for those who don't have a diploma, okay? And then for UEC graduates, right, okay, you need to have at least 5 Bs, including MX in UEC. All right, so these are the entry requirements for Bachelor of Software Engineering. You can check. Let's say you are not, okay, your qualification is not listed here. It's not in one of the, listed one here. You can actually check with the program standard. Okay, MQA, they have this program standard. Okay, the list there is more comprehensive. Or you can also consult our recruitment division staff, okay, regarding your qualification, whether your qualification meets the entry requirements or not. All right. Now we move to the program structures of the 3 programs. For the 2 diploma programs, the duration of the 2 diploma programs is 2 years. And then after 2 years, you go for internship, which is a 3 months internship. So this is the duration of the diploma studies. And for Bachelor of Software Engineering, it's a 3 years program. So at the end of the 3rd year of your study, then you go for a 3-month industrial training, right? So the internship period for both diploma and bachelor programs are the same. Both are 3 months. All right, so I will go through the program structures next. What are the subjects that you are going to study in the 3 programs? So let's first look at the this diploma in IT. Right, so it's a you study for 2 years on campus. After that, then you go for 3 months industrial training. So these are the subjects, okay? And the total credits required is 92 credits, right? So as you can see, in year 1, there are some mathematics subjects, okay? Fundamental of mathematics, calculus and algebra, right? These 2, okay? So, and mathematics for computing. So let's say you don't have MS in SPM, right? Okay, but then you study these mathematics subjects in diploma, and then you manage to pass all the subjects, okay, and then you achieve the minimum CGPA requirement. You still can proceed on to do the bachelor degree in computer science, okay, or IT or software engineering, right? And then in year 2, okay, these are the subjects, okay? And there's one more mathematics in year 2, which is advanced mathematics. And this is the program structure for diploma in computer science, right? So computer science, what is the difference between computer science and IT, you may ask, right? So the difference is computer science is more, you learn more theories, okay, in computer science compared to IT, because IT is more about applications of ICT, okay, the technologies, right? How to apply these techniques, okay, the computing techniques in solving people's problem, okay, in providing solutions to people, right? So it's more application oriented, okay. But if you are more interested in like doing research, then you should consider computer science, okay, where you learn about the theories, okay, the fundamentals of computing, okay. Then it's actually also more challenging compared to IT, okay, because there are more theories involved. So this is a diploma in computer science, right? So as you can see in diploma, in this diploma in computer science program, year one, okay, you learn this discrete maths. And then the other math subjects are maths for computing, calculus, and then fundamental of mathematics. All right. Okay. And the total credits required, okay, for graduation is 92 credit as well. And this is Bachelor of Software Engineering, right? So you study for 3 years, okay? After that, then you go for a 3-month internship. And the total credits required is 123 credits, right? So if you are a diploma graduate, let's say you study diploma in IT or diploma in computer science at SUC at our faculty, then you can actually apply for credit transfer. If you apply for this Bachelor of Software Engineering, that means some of the subjects, okay, you actually have already learned them during diploma, right? So you apply for credit exemption, okay? That means some of the credits, okay, you can transfer them from diploma to degree. Then, in fact, okay, if you meet all the credit transfer requirements, okay, you can straight away go to year 2, right? That means you save 1 year, all right? So that is about credit transfer. Right. So this software engineering, okay, this is a software engineering program. As you can see, the emphasis, okay, of this program is on software development. So you learn about software design, and then how to test the software, right? Or how to ensure that the software that you are developing are of good quality, right? So therefore, you can see subjects like software engineering in year 1, right? And then software testing in year 2, software design, software quality, right? And then in year 3, you study this software evolution and maintenance and software process. So there are quite a number of software engineering subjects, okay, because the focus is on software engineering, right? So you learn about project management, how to manage a software project, right? So this is our Bachelor of Software Engineering program structure. All right, so we have some computer labs, okay? So some of the subjects, okay, conducted in computer labs. So these are some of our computer labs, okay, on-campus computer labs. And then we also have this Computer Science Student Society. So they are very active. So they organize workshops. Like recently, they organized this online technical sharing session. Okay, they invited this full stack developer, right, to share his experience, okay, with our students, right? And then our dean, okay, Dr. Sim, okay, she also organized this programming workshop for new students, right? A glimpse into the programming world. And then these are the committee members from the Computer Science Student Society. I think the previous batch, okay? It's not the latest batch. Right. So, and then we also got this student developer competition every year. So we actually got sponsorship from the industry, right? So we organize this student developer competitions where students will showcase their final projects, right? Then the selected projects, okay, will enter this competition, right? And the prices are very good. As you can see, the champion is 5,000 ringgit, right? Okay. And then this is community service, okay? The students, they went for community service at, I think, Old Folks Home. All right. And then now, what about the future of computer science and IT graduates or software engineering graduates? The future or the career prospect for our graduates is actually very good. Okay, so this World Economic Forum, right? Okay, in 2018, they are actually forecasting that, okay, in the next 5 years, that means until the following 2 years, right? Okay, until 2023. Then many jobs, okay, many jobs jobs will be taken over by AI, right, or robotics. Okay, so if you check on job portals like JobStreet, okay, you will find that IT or computer science industry or the related industry, okay, they have the most number of vacancies, right? So that means the demand for graduates in IT, computer science, and software engineering, okay, the demand is very high, right? So you can see that more and more companies, they are looking for data scientists in Malaysia, right? You can see jobs, okay? There are many companies that are looking for data scientists, right? And then Internet of Things also is growing very fast, okay? And in this pandemic, okay, period, so e-commerce, okay, is getting more and more crucial, okay. So the prospect is actually very good, okay, for graduates in IT, computer science, and software engineering, right? And then our students, okay, our graduates, okay, graduates of our programs, they are actually enjoying very good career life, okay. So they have good starting pay, whether in JB or in Singapore, okay. They could they have got good jobs after they have graduated. So the prospect is actually very good for IT and computer science graduates. So these are some of the positions, okay, that graduates in IT, computer science, and software engineering, okay, they may hold such positions in the industry. All right. So I think that's all for the sharing. Okay. If you have more questions, right, you can ask me here, or later you can ask our recruitment, okay, officer, our colleague here. All right. Xing Chen, back to you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Pon. Hello. Yes. Thank you so much. Now is the Q&A session. Any question you may type in the chat box and ask Dr. Pon. I think Dr. Pon is very welcome all of you to ask any question. Okay. And Dr. Pon, there's one student asking about may I know the degree level will touch the AI and internet security subjects?
Yes, okay. So there are subjects on AI. One subject is on AI in year 3, and also one subject is on system security. So that means they will learn about AI and also system security. Okay, these two areas, okay, are actually very important, like computer security, because now all our data, most of the data that we have, right, okay, they are online, right? So people can access it from anywhere. So how to ensure that the data is well protected? Then system security is very important, right? Students will learn about this system security through the system security subject. And then for AI, we also have one subject, okay, called the subject name is artificial intelligence. So students will be introduced to what AI is, and then what are the areas in AI, right? So for Industrial Revolution 4.0, so people are talking about this IR 4.0 now. This 4.0, okay, Industrial Revolution 4.0 is very much driven by these AI technologies, okay? Why suddenly people are now talking about IR 4.0? Because it's because of the success, okay, of these AI technologies, right? Especially like techniques like machine learning, how to teach the computer so that the computer can become as clever as a human, right? And also it's because of the hardware capabilities now. The hardware that we are having now can handle a huge amount of data, and the computation speed is also very fast. So we can, okay, the teaching process and the learning process by the computer can be shortened a lot. That's why, okay, we can see that these AI technologies, they are booming very fast. So these AI technologies, they are actually, we call them the enabler of this Industrial Revolution 4.0. And IT and computer science graduates, okay, that's why there's a high demand on these graduates, okay, who have this background knowledge in IT and computer science.
Okay, thank you. And so another question, there's a student asking about how about the spec requirement of the computer? Do they need to buy a high spec computer to study the computer science program or IT programs?
In terms of the hardware specification for a laptop or for a computer science students, I would recommend that the laptop that you plan to buy, right, okay, should have at least 8 meg of RAM, right? So that this is actually the minimum, right? The minimum memory requirement. And then our labs here, okay, we have some new labs, okay, with new computers. You can actually use our computers here for your final year projects that require maybe fast speed and high memory. Yeah, so for personal use at home, like for your assignment, for projects, I think you don't really need a very high spec laptop or computer. Yeah, so for students, I think you don't need that. Yeah. For a three-year program, then you don't really need a very high-end computer.
All right. So actually, okay. Actually, for my there one student asked me about. Actually, he's mathematics quite okay, normal lah. Okay, but now he's still confused about the IT and computer science. Any if let's say his mathematics is not very good,
Okay.
any is it you any you can recommend which IT is suitable for him or computer science?
I would recommend IT. IT is actually not as challenging as computer science. Okay, like for example, AI. in particular machine learning, okay, there are actually a lot of mathematics involved. And if you do not have the necessary knowledge in mathematics, right? Then that would be a problem. Okay, but for IT, because as I said just now, IT is more application oriented. You apply, okay, those are computing technologies in solving people's problems. So if your maths is not very strong, okay, but still you can do, okay, you can do IT, right? And in IT, okay, there are some math subjects, okay, so that through this math subject, okay, you'll be trained so that you can think in a logical way, okay, you can make good reasoning, okay, and then you can come up with solutions, okay, that use some computing tools. So if your maths is not very good, right? Okay, then I would recommend that maybe you look at IT first, right? Diploma in IT, okay. Then in degree, let's say you have already the foundations, okay. You think that you are confident enough in learning more. Or higher level, okay, mathematics subjects. Then in degree, maybe you can do Bachelor of Computer Science.
Yeah, there's a student asked about, for example, so if this student I'm interested in knowing about more cloud computing, would
Yes.
suggest me to go for IT or CS?
All right. Actually, in both programs, IT and computer science, they learn about this cloud computing. Okay. So networking and communications, okay, two common subjects in both programs. That means you study these two subjects, okay, in both programs, right? So if you want to know more about cloud computing, okay, you can study in computer science. You can also you also have this subject in the IT program.
Yeah, student also asked about if want to become game programmer, IT or computer science, which one is better?
Okay, so if you want to become a game developer, that means you like programming. First thing is you must like programming. Okay, you must love to write programs. Okay, you must love coding, and in both programs you actually learn about programming, right? But in the end, it depends on your interest. Okay, whether you like want to work more in research, or you want to work more on developing this solution for the end users, right? So if you are interested in research, okay, then you can consider computer science. But as a game developer, okay, I think IT is also good enough, okay? So you can actually acquire the same set of skills for developing a good game, right? You learn all these programming skills in IT as well.
So means
Yeah.
that is reach the degree level is better, right?
You mean
The degree in software engineering?
okay, so yeah, if you want to become a game developer, then you should consider continue on to study a degree. Then you actually learn more about, like, because in developing a game, you must also learn like how to because this game is a piece of software, so how to make sure that the software that you are developing is a good piece of software, which is of high quality, right? So the whole process, okay, of designing and then developing and then testing the software itself, right? So you should can learn about this process. So in that case, then you should continue on to study, okay, in software engineering.
All right. So let's see. Let me check. Have any other question? Okay. Yeah. Dr. Pon, there's one more about is the same previous question. So are there more theory or practical knowledge introduced in both diploma and degree level?
Okay, so it's actually quite balanced, right? I would say that it's actually quite balanced. You learn about both theory and this hands-on, okay? Because you need to write programs, you need to develop software, okay? But at the same time, okay, you also need to acquire some theoretical knowledge about this software design, okay? Quality assurance, okay, all these things. So it's a mix, okay, and it's actually quite a balance, okay, between this theory and practical.
Yes, okay. Any more questions, student? Don't be shy. It's a very good timing to ask.
Yeah, don't be shy to ask.
All right, we see. Okay.
Okay. So if you want to become a game developer, so other than being a good programmer, okay, sometimes you need to be like good in arts as well, right? Because in games, you know, there is a lot of graphics, you see. So you maybe have to render some very nice graphics, okay, in your game. So therefore, I say that, okay, you must also be like have this some good sense in arts as well. Yes. So if you are not good in arts, doesn't matter. Your team member may be good, right? So you can team up with your friend who is good in design, okay, who is good in this arts, okay, painting and graphics.
Okay.
Yes. So okay, a good software project, okay, usually requires you to have people from different backgrounds, okay, so that you can know the requirements, right, of different types of users.
All right. I think there's no more question asking. Once again, thank you so much, Dr. Pon. It's a very good sharing to us. Okay, and so it was a pleasure to have you with us on today. Okay, so student, if you want to ask any more question, we are welcome you to call us or send us the message, okay, in FB. Okay, so for your information, if you're interested to join our course for travel intake, please register yourself before 12 September and you will enjoy a special rebate. And so far, if you have any other question, please contact our hotline, okay, 0755434666. Okay, so thanks again and for joining us our webinar today. And tomorrow, so we have another section which introduce about in foundation in arts and foundation in science. So also in at the STEM channel. Okay, so student, welcome. So we hope we can see you on tomorrow. And thank you so much, Dr. Pon. Okay, all right. And before we end, so we have a one video. It's about the IT. Okay, we can share to everyone. Okay, hope you can enjoy it. Okay, thank you so much and have a nice day.
Okay, fine.
The fundamental of software engineering includes various software engineering practices, various programming languages such as Java, C#, Python, and others. Develop web application, mobile application, and IT solutions, using IT to solve real-world problems. Diploma in Information Technology or Diploma in Computer Science. Both diploma programs have industry training. Internship or industry training can help students to gain more experience. Students are exposed to the latest skill set or framework that used by current market. Besides core subject, students will also learn management subject, different skill sets such as mathematics or logical thinking. Diploma program also offers web application, database, data structure and algorithm, artificial intelligence, mobile application development. Upon completing diploma programs, students are eligible to enroll into Bachelor of Software Engineering Year 2 programs. Bachelor of Software Engineering. The program will be delivered in a pedagogical manner to students by combining concepts, the most recent information, feasible methods, and scientific methods. In this way, students will learn the essence of software engineering, including the related area of programming language, mathematics, system analysis, software design, and quality management. The related knowledge will be professionally integrated to students through basic theory, practical projects, and industrial training to improve students' skills in analysis, programming, and software development. According to the Annual Critical Occupation List 2018-2019, reported by Talent Corp Malaysia and the Institute of Labour Market Information and Analysis, and Malaysia Salary Guide 2020-21, reported by Kelly Services, there is an urgent need for skilled professionals in solving complex computing programs and also in other areas such as data analysis and cybersecurity. Information and communication technology, executive managers, system analysis, software developers, programmers, system administrators, computer network professionals, database and network professionals are the skilled professionals needed to support the growth of information technology sector.
So the reason that I select this course is because I think programming is quite interesting compared with the other subject. And for example, I think I can create a various of program software through learning different programming language. And also I believe that currently is the age of technology. So selecting this course will help me very much in my future.
I choose to study Bachelor of Software Engineering as my second degree is because I can already see how software can potentially help shape and change humans' future. Therefore, I love to be a part of the community that initiate the change.